Welcome back and thank you for watching. I am very excited about this video. This is going to be a testing new makeup. I'm going to give you reviews on a few products that are new to my collection. First up is the What's Up Beauty palette. This is the Geodes palette. This was sent to me in PR, but I did want to give you guys a review and I'll give you a look and swatches. During the VIB sale, I bought the LYS Cream Blush in Self Love, and I wanted to demo this. And then the last one, this one I got in PR as well, the Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation. So I'm very excited about that. Oh, and the What's Up Beauty collection, they also have some nail polishes I'm gonna mention. So I'll show you an eye look and I'll probably give swatches at the end of the video. But yeah, let's get started. The What's Up Beauty Geodes palette is so beautiful. So like I said, this was sent to me in PR. They did send me their first palette. So their first palette came out last year. Their palettes are $41. I think their formula is beautiful. It is an indie brand from Arizona and I am really impressed. This is their first palette. This is the Desert Monsoon palette. This one is still available and this one is really good too. The formula is identical and very nice. I did do a video on this palette last year, so I will try to link that in the cards or the description box. I really love this color story though. They've got a good mix of shimmers and mattes. The shade Peridot right here is beautiful, and that one has a matching nail polish too. So let's go ahead and do an eye look. Like I said, I think I'll do swatches at the end. They do also have makeup brushes. They did send me these last year. These are real goat hair brushes. They are very nice quality. If you're interested, they do still sell these on their website. So this one is the R104, and I'm going to start with the yellow lava. I already have on the MAC Painterly Paint Pot as my eye primer, and I did set it down with a bit of a cream shadow, as usual. So I've tested this palette out and their old palette, and I really like the formula, and the formula is identical. The shimmers I do think perform better with a wet brush, but they give a lot of shine, and the mattes blend really well. I think this brand deserves more attention. Their products are really good. So yeah, this is only their second eyeshadow palette that they are releasing. I'm really excited to see what else they do. All right, got that down. Let's do, I think I want to try a bit of a halo situation because I haven't done that in a while. So I'm gonna go with the brown Terra. And yeah, like that's like a really, the mattes are really good and really smooth. They just kind of glide on. Oh, and this brush is the R103. Yeah, they are real hair brushes though, so FYI. Let's see. Okay, I'm really liking this. I'll show you a picture of another eye look I did with this palette that I absolutely loved. Now, the shimmers are beautiful, but by far this shade Peridot is amazing. And I want to use that one in the middle because it's definitely my favorite shade in the palette. Oh yeah, I need my setting spray. Let's see here. Okay, so just putting this in the center. I mean, look at the sparkle on that. That is beautiful. This shade is so amazing. I mean, the other shimmers are beautiful as well. Like I said, I'll do swatches later, but Peridot, I'm a bit biased towards that shade because I just love it so much. It's stunning. And it's definitely my favorite nail polish in the collection. I was wearing it in a few videos and quite a few people were asking me, what is your nail polish that you're wearing? And FYI, I do always list my nail polish in the description box. Today, I am not wearing one of their nail polishes. I was going to paint my nails again last night, but I ran out of time. But I've worn most of the nail polishes in the collection that they sent me. Let's just add a tiny bit of the yellow citrine on top of that, just for a bit of dimension there. Yeah, it just adds a bit of yellow. Okay. I'm gonna go back to, oh, there's, got shimmer on the mats. Add a bit of the dark brown again. I'm not that great at halo eyes, which is why I don't do them a lot, but I wanted to do a different eyeshadow shape. Okay, and back to the yellow for some blending. Alrighty, I am loving this. So I'm gonna clean up the fallout and I will be back. The palette is a hit. I love it very much. I really like this eye look. I did put on the Rare Beauty Pore Primer as usual. Next up, the Makeup Forever foundation. This is the HD Skin, and this was sent to me in PR. They did send me 2 shades, 1Y16 and 2R24. Right now, combining them is a good shade for me because I have the slightest tan, but usually 1Y16 is the best shade for me. Now this, I admit, I am not as impressed with this foundation. I think it's only okay. I've tested out quite a few foundations this year because there have been a lot of foundation releases. I like the packaging. I think the packaging is nice. This retails for $43. I think it's nice. I just don't think it looks amazing. Now my skin is combo, but lately has been leaning probably, I would say, normal to dry. And I feel like this looks nice, but it looks a little flat on the face. Now, the other Makeup Forever foundation that they had before, the HD foundation, I did try that years ago. I had a bottle of it. I finished the whole thing. And that I felt like was even more really flat looking on the face. It just looked, I don't know, kind of foundation-y. So I think this is an improvement from that formula. I definitely like this one more than I liked that one, but it still has a bit of that kind of flat look to it. So I like it. I think it looks good. It wears well throughout the day. You know, it's not too heavy looking. It just looks, I don't know, a bit blah. I've just tried other foundations this year that I prefer, like the Yensa Serum Silk, the NARS Light Reflecting. I don't know. I think maybe it's because my skin is more dry than it used to be. So maybe if I was more oily, I would like this more. And it's not bad. It's just not as good as other foundations that I've tried. So yeah, you can see there's coverage. I have hyperpigmentation. You can still see it some. I didn't put a ton on. I could build this up more to full coverage, but medium coverage is good enough for me. So yeah, I mean, I think it looks nice. I like it. It wears well through the day. It's just not blowing me away. I put on the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I have not set my face because I want to do cream products, and I forgot I want to talk more about this brush. I mentioned it in my empties video randomly. It is the IT Cosmetics Airbrush Full Coverage Complexion Brush. I bought this at Ulta and I've had it for over a week now, and I am in love with this brush. I have used it for foundation. I don't love it as much for foundation and concealer. It's fine. I just prefer a sponge. But for cream products, it's amazing. So I'm gonna use the Berry M contour stick. It just blends out cream. I've been using my beauty sponge, which still works fine, totally like not bad for cream products, but this brush just makes it so much easier. I am so glad I bought this. This is something you guys have actually mentioned to me in the past, and just in general, It Cosmetics brushes. I can't believe I've never tried It Cosmetics brush before. It's just so easy to blend. I'm amazed. Now, the LYS cream blush is amazing. I love it. Like I said, I got the shade Self Love. The price on these is good too. It's only $16. I did get it 20% off at the VIB sale, and I love the triangle packaging. I think it's so cute. So I just put my finger in there and tap it on. You totally could put the brush, or you could put a sponge directly in there. I just don't prefer to do that. This is like kind of a mauve-y shade. It's such a good cream blush. I am so happy I bought this. I love it. I mean, look at that. It's pigmented, it blends out. And I usually do set my cream blush just with a tiny bit of powder blush. You don't have to as much with this one. I still like to do it, but this is called a satin matte cream blush. And I do think that that is a good description for it. I have a hair here. There we go. I don't think you necessarily have to set it. I like to with just the smallest amount, but yeah, I think this is absolutely beautiful. This and the palette are amazing. The Makeup Forever foundation is nice. It's just not totally blowing me away. So let me finish my makeup and I will come back because I still do want to swatch the palette. I will list the other products I'm wearing in the description box, by the way. For the lower lash line, I combined the shade Rock with the dark brown Terra, and then I did a little bit of Rose Quartz in the inner corner. I love this look. Before I do the swatches, let me quick show you. So this collection does have corresponding nail polishes. My absolute favorite is Peridot. Love it. Like I said, I wore this one in a few videos. A lot of people asked me about it. It is a beautiful green metallic. Also, there is Earthlike, which this is one of the gem encrusted, so it's more of a glittery nail polish, which I don't love as much. I prefer metallics. Another metallic that's really beautiful is Agate. Very lovely. I have worn that one. Also, this one I haven't worn yet, but I really want to. This one is a matte. I would use the top coat, by the way. They sent me their top coat and it's an amazing fast drying top coat. I am wearing this today with a different nail polish. I've used this top coat every time I painted my nails in the last 2 weeks since I've had this. This one is called Rhodonite and it's like a dusty mauve. So this one's a matte, but you could put a shiny top coat on top, which is what I would do. And then Clay, like a greenish taupe. And then the last one is Crystal, which is another gem encrusted, which is beautiful as well. But again, I don't love, I either want a metallic or cream nail polish. Their top coat, fantastic though. So standout shade to me, definitely Peridot, beautiful. I love their formula. I have their collection from this palette as well. They also had a corresponding collection and it's an amazing formula. Highly recommend. And so yeah, their nail brand is called What's Up Nails. Back to the palette though, the Geodes palette. The packaging, beautiful by the way. Let's do some swatches. Yeah, this is very lovely and very consistent with their formula from their first palette as well. Alrighty, here are the swatches. The shimmers, I mean, look at the sheen. Peridot, like that was the one that I'm wearing here. So beautiful. I am really into this. And honestly, I think some of these show up more pigmented on the eye than they do in the swatch. And yeah, citrine there, that one isn't showing up very well, but that's the one I put a little bit in the center. And the mattes are so smooth. I love the yellow. It is stunning. So I really enjoy this color story and the formula. I think the mattes are pigmented, blend well. The shimmers are beautiful. Definitely better with a wet brush. I'm impressed, and I still do love their first palette as well. The LYS Cream Blush, this is blowing me away. I love it. I put a tiny bit of Pillow Talk on top from Charlotte Tilbury, like barely any though. This shade is stunning. The formula, so smooth, easy to blend. I've used it with the beauty sponge and also the brush. It works well both ways, but I'm really in love with this brush also. And the Makeup Forever foundation I do like. I think it looks good. Just in comparing it though to other foundations from this year, I don't think it's quite as good. However, it's very nice, and I do think this formula is better than their other HD formula. That one on me just looked really flat looking, and this one has a tiny bit of that, not as much. Yeah, I think this is a good foundation. It lasts well throughout the day. I've worn it quite a few times in the last 2 weeks since I've had this, so I like it. It's just not the best I've tried, but it is an improvement from their other formula. That is it for this video. Let us know if you've tried some of these products out. I am very excited. I love the eye look, by the way, so much. And yeah, the other products will be listed in the description box. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.